A third middle school will be added to the city of Madison. Our Nichols Norman was at the groundbreaking today and tells us how this new school is needed to keep up with all the growth.
Community leaders of both Triana and Madison came together today to break some ground here at where Journey Middle School will eventually stand.
By adding this footprint of a middle school, we lessen the enrollment of the other two, and we have more opportunity, I believe, to give individualized instruction and to give more kids the opportunity to explore those new ideas and challenges and academic and extracurricular activities.
Nichols says that adding this middle school to the system speaks to the overall growth the Madison area is seeing.
We are a growing community, and we're one of the fastest growing communities in our state. But I think it says more about our community that we invested in education, that our property tax vote was 70%, which is significant, and that our community understands that for us to continue to have the best school district in this state and one of the best school districts in this region and in this nation, we have to have the facilities in place.
Growth comes with challenges, but they said they are ready to take those challenges on to help serve the students who go to their schools.
Folks make an investment to come here and live in this community because they want their children to have that opportunity, and we continue to face those challenges of growth, but I tell you, we'll take those challenges.
Journey is not the only new school being added in the Madison City School District. Their new elementary school, Midtown Elementary, is set to open this fall. And with new schools being built, there comes rezoning. Nichols also explains how that will work for the middle school.
It will be the only middle school we have that will share students when they leave here to both high schools.
Putting the Valley first, Nichols Norman, WZDX News.